All right, so it's Tuesday morning at 7:31. So I take my kids to school every day except for Monday because my husband is usually off on Mondays. So my daughter starts school at 8:05. My son doesn't start school until 9:15. So in the office, I do not start work at the earliest until like 9:30 is like the earliest, unless I have a court hearing where I have to like have some help with kid drop off with, my parents or my in-laws. But usually I'm not starting my day until 9:30 or 10 o'clock because I do school drop offs. So I'm at now at 7:32. Kids should be out here by 7:35 so we can head up to take my daughter to, she's in middle school. She's in 6th grade. When I take them, like I am in my pajamas, like I haven't gotten ready yet. So I'm a little slow to get started in the mornings. I used to be more of a morning person, but now I'm a little bit slower. So but I didn't really record yesterday. Just had a really rough day because I had like no sleep Sunday night. So Monday I was dragging ass all day. But last night I took a melatonin at like 9 o'clock and I slept so good. It was amazing. So now I feel good this morning. So I'll take you along with me. We got kind of a busy day at the office today, so I'll kind of take you along and kind of show you what's going on. So all right, I'll see you later. All right, so it's 8:59. Just dropped off my son at school. He is in 3rd grade. He starts at 9:15, but he likes to get here early because he likes to do breakfast. So he eats breakfast at home, and then he likes to come here and have a second breakfast. And I am not judging for wanting 2 breakfasts. So, all right, so today is Tuesday, so did drop off. I am now going to head down and do a trail, like walk/run. It's a 4-mile trail. I try to do it at least twice a week. And so I don't have my first work call this morning until 11. So I'm going to go do that trail really quick and then get home, quick shower, and then start. I have like 3 or 4 phone calls, and then I have a Zoom chamber meeting at 3 o'clock today. And so I think I will try to get myself together and do something with my hair and everything since I have to be on Zoom. I despise Zoom. I'm so over Zoom, but it is what it is and it's here to stay. So, all right. So this is the start to my Tuesday morning. And I will check in and kind of let you know how the rest of today goes and kind of bring you along as I, do consults and get some legal work done and all the things that when it comes to running the law firm. So, all right, I'll check in with you later. Okay, so it is Wednesday, March 16th, and it's the end of the day. I think I last checked in with you yesterday morning. So Wednesdays are my lighter days. I have shared kind of a day in the life on a Wednesday, so I'll post that below. But it's about 5 o'clock now, so I've done a bunch of emails. No client appointments today. No client appointments on Wednesdays, pretty much ever. So I did have a board meeting this afternoon that I did on Zoom and getting caught up on emails. And I'm currently, me and my paralegal are working on a do's and don't list for people considering bankruptcy. A big part of my practice is bankruptcy work. And so I want to put together like a 1-page, like things to do and things to don't do if you're considering bankruptcy. And just to offer that to people to have that on our website. And when people schedule a consultation with me, that they can have that as a resource. I think it's a really good idea that when people first reach out to your office, so even when visiting your website, like having as many resources as possible is hands down, I think, the best way to go. I think it answers a lot of people's questions without even having to ask you. And also, I think people appreciate the value that they receive from you without having to, paid you to be their attorney. I mean, there are so many other bankruptcy attorneys in the Seattle area, so why would they choose me? On my website, I have a lot of information. We have a pretty active blog on my website. I have a YouTube channel and I share the videos on my website, answering FAQs and just kind of going over, you know, commonly, you know, seeing issues in bankruptcy that I go over and discuss. I talk a lot about, you know, foreclosure and home ownership and saving your home and garnishments and judgments and things that people care about, things that people are asking. And so we have those resources. And then when they schedule a consultation with our office, I want to have this do and don'ts list. But like for my estate planning and my probate practice, I have a full-blown guide, a PDF that explains the process for estate planning, the process for probate, what to expect, what the usual costs are, going over FAQs. I have links to, you know, my YouTube videos. I have some client testimonials. So I think that that gives people a really good feeling when contacting our office. We've gotten a lot of good feedback about the guides that we've provided to people when they contact our office. So they have something in their hands and tangible before they even have the consultation with you, right? Because when someone schedules with me, they're probably waiting a week or 2 weeks before I can actually meet with them, just based on my calendar availability. And so, but giving them an immediate resource and being able to get some questions answered right away, I think is such a huge value for potential clients, and I think puts you ahead of the competition. So if people are coming to you because they're referred to you, then they're usually already pretty committed to working with you and they don't really care about your competition. But for people who are just looking on Google, right, and there's, you know, a lot of other options of, you know, attorneys who do what you do, if there's no reason to pull them towards you instead of another attorney, like being a referral, then I think having an informative website and having resources and being able to provide these things to potential clients goes a really long way. So something that I would highly advise, that if you don't already do, you know, spend an hour or two. If you have a paralegal or an assistant, they can put it together for you. We use Canva for our, I'm by no means have really any design skills, let's be honest. But on Canva, they already have these like templates that you can just copy and paste, you know, make a Word document of, you know, the top 10 FAQs or your do's and don't list or what to expect, and just copy and paste that over to these pre-created templates on Canva, and you have this beautifully finished product that really wows people before they even talk to you. So I love Canva. I use it for our PDF, you know, for our guides and things like that. For the law firm, I use it, you know, I use it for social media and I use it for my YouTube thumbnails. And so, but I think Canva's pretty amazing. It's pretty inexpensive. I think they even have a free version. I have the paid version, but I think the free version could probably satisfy a lot of your initial needs if you're new to Canva and creating, you know, guides and things like that for your law firm. So I highly recommend it. So I'm going to take a look at a few templates. I'm pretty, I have a certain look that I like for the law firm and for those things. So I have my, you know, paralegal or assistant prepare the content. I go through, I tweak it, I find the design that I like on Canva, and then I have my, you know, assistant just fill it all in for me. So that's what I'm gonna do really quick. I'm gonna find what I like, and then I'll send that to her so she can put it all together for me. And so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on. It's 5 o'clock. I'm usually off the clock by now, but you know, it's a pretty light day, and I actually, you know, enjoy doing this stuff and the Canva stuff. So I'm actually gonna just, you know, stick around here another, you know, 15 minutes or so and get that done. And then I'll be wrapped up for today. So, all right, I will check in. Oh, tomorrow I will take you along. I have a bankruptcy reception. So, a lot of the local bankruptcy attorneys on the debtor side and the creditor side will be there. It's just an informal kind of like cocktail reception event, but it's in person. And I haven't been to a reception like this in person since pre-COVID. So it's been more than 2 years since I've seen a lot of these other colleagues in person. I've seen, you know, I've probably seen them on Zoom or talked to them on the phone and dealt with them via email. But I am so looking forward to more and more in-person events. And of course, everybody do what is right for you. But for me, that's what's right for me. That's what I really enjoy. And I think I am my best at connecting with people and building relationships when I do it in person versus over Zoom or over email. So I'm going to that tomorrow with a friend who's also a bankruptcy attorney, and I expect to see a few other friends or colleagues at this reception. So I will take you along and show you how it goes and what it looks like, and hopefully it's a pretty good event. So I'll take you along for that tomorrow. So, and then we'll be at Friday and we'll get our week wrapped up. All right, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, so it's Thursday morning. It's about 9 o'clock. I dropped off both kids at school. I have a really busy day at the office today. I'm actually going to go in person. I have a lot of signings. So estate planning signings we have to do in person because it requires witnesses and notary. You know, Washington State, I'm in Washington, and they've recently implemented electronic wills. I'm not there yet. I haven't really learned about it, and I'm not really feeling that right now. So we sign our estate plans in person, so I'm going to do quite a few of those today at probate signing. And then I also have a reception this evening for bankruptcy attorneys down in Seattle that I'm going to go to with a friend of mine who's also a bankruptcy attorney. And so it'll be nice to see people in person. So, but that means I have to like get myself together. Like every day I think you've seen me like in workout clothes and hair in a bun. So I'm going to ride the Peloton, to get a quick ride in, shower, get all the way ready, look like a lawyer today, and then go into the office. And maybe I'll take you along and when I have so many signings into the reception. But I'm excited to do this reception in person today. I haven't seen a lot of these people in over 2 years. We've only done Zooms or calls or emails. So it'd be nice to kind of get back to a little bit of normalcy. So we'll see how that goes. Usually when I have a lot of clients, it's really exhausting, just because one after another, because I'm a strong advocate of batching your time. And so on the days that I see clients, they're all stacked back to back. And that's why I'm able to not see clients on Wednesdays or on Fridays, because we do them all back to back on the other days. And Thursdays are our signing days because my paralegal's in the office on Thursdays as well, because we need 2 witnesses and a notary. So there's multiple people involved. And so those are all done on Thursdays. And usually Mondays are for my in-person consults. I have some clients who really want to do in-person. And so I've continued to do that on a limited basis during COVID, and you know, we're back to doing them pretty normally now, although most of my consults are still by phone and on Zoom. But I will say, I think I'm a much better closer. Like I'm better at closing the sale when I'm in person with people. I think just my communication and my style and my connection to people and that relationship building is just so much stronger when I do it in person. So my conversion rates are usually so much higher when I have the consultation in person with somebody versus like over the phone. You just don't make that same connection. I mean, definitely still, you know, sign up clients from just, you know, phone calls, and there's plenty of clients that I've actually never met. But you know, I like the in-person. I like the connection with people. A lot of what we do is helping people during hard times, whether it's, you know, probate, someone that they love has passed away, or bankruptcy, you know, foreclosure, things like that. So I think having that human connection with the attorney that's helping them is really helpful. So we're going to do a quick ride. We're going to get ourselves together. I want to be at the office by 11. That's the plan. Because my first appointment starts at 12. I'm not an early morning appointment person, and I kind of can't be because I take my kids to school most mornings. So, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. All right, I'll see you later. All right, so it is Friday morning. It is March 18th, and I'm at my office when I'm usually never in my office on a Friday. But Thursday was so busy. I had so much to do. I didn't get to take you along with me, but I had quite a few estate planning signings, a probate signing, and then I had that reception last night that went amazing. If I can figure out how to insert B-roll I will show you a little snippet. If it's not there, I didn't figure it out. So I had that, and then I had a Girl Scouts meeting with my daughter last night, and so I didn't get home till like 8:30. It was a really long day, and I've got things that I need to review. My desk is covered. Do you want to see my desk? Let me see if I can show you this. Like, look at my desk. Like, there's so much there. There's so much. Yeah, there's so much that I need to review and to do. Hopefully you could not read any of that. If you could, then I'd probably cut that out. Let's see. So I've got a Zoom in about 15 minutes at 9:30 for a board that I'm on. So we need to make some decisions on a few things. I've got to do that. I need to review this estate plan, this estate plan, this estate plan, this estate plan, this new probate, this LLC, and then I can get out of here. So I'm hoping, and then I'm going to record maybe 2 or 3 videos for my law firm's YouTube page, because I need to get some videos done. And for my law firm, like, I do, maybe I'll make a separate video about how I create YouTubes for my law firm channel, but in doing that, I just want to provide information to people to answer like FAQs and things like that. So they're usually 6 to 8 minutes long, not very long, but I think it really kind of gives me a heads up over other competition for, because not a lot of attorneys, at least in my geographic area, make YouTube videos, and so I get quite a few calls, and I wouldn't think that people will be looking on YouTube for an attorney, but they are, or they're looking for answers to their questions, and my video might come up. I get a lot of calls on my videos about LLCs. That's probably the highest video that I actually get calls on, and then probably estate planning will be the second one. I'm thinking that my bankruptcy videos will pick up as the market changes, and as bankruptcy filings increase, which I'm starting to see at my office. We're starting to get, I've got a few bankruptcy files in the works, getting ready to file in the next 30 days or so. This is, I don't even drink coffee, but I love this. So I like the Premier Proteins. This is the banana flavor. I really like this, but drinking this by itself is really hard. And so I saw a gal on YouTube who makes it with coffee, and I don't like coffee, but she does like a double or triple shot of espresso with this. I can't handle that much coffee, so I do a single shot of espresso on ice in a venti cup and add my protein drink, and it's so good. So I really enjoy it. So that's what I have just concocted, and that's what I'll be drinking. So yeah, this is my Friday. I should be out of here by 11:30, 12 o'clock at the very latest, and then I'll be signing off. Like, I will be done with work for the week. I will not be checking my emails. I will not be calling people back. They will wait until Monday. So my Fridays, I am very committed to half days, and whatever does not get done on Friday and a half day, we'll wait till Monday. So yeah, so I think this kind of wraps up my week in the life of a law firm owner. There's always lots of different things going on. Some weeks are crazier than others. This week wasn't really a crazy week. I was busy on the Monday and Thursday, a little bit on Tuesday also. I keep my Wednesdays light, I keep my Fridays light, to try to help. I don't like saying balance, because I don't think there's balance, and you know, the whole notion of like work-life balance, like, I think that's total crap. Like, I don't know, and thinking that there is such a thing as a work-life balance, I think it sets you up for like failure, like, because whoever has work-life balance, whoever has that, like, you know, there are you know, phases and when things are going really well, but it's not a balance. It's a juggling act, and I'm just trying to keep all the balls in the air, right? So my law firm and my clients and my employees and myself and my kids and my spouse and my house, and I'm juggling all these things. but they're never in perfect balance. It's just about juggling and trying to not drop all the balls. So, but yeah, so this is a wrap on my Friday. This is a wrap on my week, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Have a great one.